Imagine waking up one day, feeling like you're different, not in your mind, but in your very bones. Suddenly, the world around you seems more vivid, more alive, and your body feels like it's speaking a language you've never quite understood before. It's as if something deep within you has shifted, and you're starting to see signs, strange, powerful signs, that your entire being is awakening to a new dimension of existence. But here's the catch: these signs don't just come in your thoughts. They're written in the way your body moves, feels, and reacts. Your energy shifts. Your emotions surge. Your very senses become heightened in ways that seem impossible. You might even find yourself reacting to the world in a way you never have before. The changes are subtle at first, but if you're paying attention, they will start to scream for your attention. What if your body is trying to tell you something important? What if it's trying to keep up with the spiritual transformation that's happening inside you? Get ready, because in this message, we're diving into the 10 signs that your body is evolving in response to your spiritual awakening. Buckle up, this journey is about to get mystical, mysterious, and most importantly, transformative. 1. Increased intuition and gut feelings. During a spiritual awakening, one of the most profound shifts you may experience is a heightened sense of intuition. Your body, mind, and spirit begin to align in a way that opens you to deeper wisdom, often beyond the reach of logical reasoning. This intuitive awakening allows you to trust your gut feelings in ways you never have before. Where once you might have doubted or ignored these inner nudges, now you find yourself relying on them as a source of guidance. Intuition often manifests as a subtle knowing or a deep feeling that guides your decisions, even when there's no logical explanation to support them. It can show up as an inexplicable urge to take a particular action, choose a specific path, or engage with someone. These gut-level feelings may arise in moments when your mind cannot fully comprehend the situation, yet your heart knows exactly what to do. This sense of knowing can be incredibly powerful, giving you the confidence to make decisions and move forward in life. As your spiritual journey unfolds, you may notice that these intuitive nudges grow stronger and more frequent. They are not just fleeting thoughts or passing hunches. They are messages from your soul, guiding you toward alignment with your highest purpose. Your body, too, becomes more attuned to these spiritual signals, as it works in harmony with your soul's growth. What once felt uncertain or confusing now becomes clear, as you begin to trust your inner voice and allow it to lead you. The gift of intuition helps you navigate life with greater ease and clarity, guiding you through challenges and decisions with confidence. It becomes a trusted companion, steering you toward the path that resonates most deeply with your authentic self. 2. Strange or intense emotions. During a spiritual awakening, it's common to experience strange or intense emotions that seem to come out of nowhere. These feelings can range from deep sadness to overwhelming joy, fear, or even sudden moments of bliss. What may feel like emotional chaos is actually your body's way of releasing old patterns and conditioning. As you evolve spiritually, emotional wounds that were once buried begin to surface, often without warning. This is a necessary part of your healing process, as your soul works to clear old energies that no longer serve you. When these emotions arise, they often manifest physically as well. You might feel tightness in your chest, a lump in your throat, or a wave of tension in your body. At times, this can lead to an emotional release, such as sudden tears or even uncontrollable laughter. These releases are your body's way of shedding the emotional weight you've been carrying. It can be uncomfortable, but it is an essential step in your transformation. Your emotional body is recalibrating to a higher vibration, making space for new feelings and experiences that are in alignment with your true self. The key to navigating these intense emotions is allowing yourself to feel them without judgment. Rather than trying to suppress or avoid the discomfort, embrace it as part of your healing journey. These emotional swings are signals that your body is processing and releasing what no longer serves your highest good. Though it may feel like emotional turbulence at times, remember that this is temporary and necessary for your spiritual growth. As you clear these emotional blocks, you create space for more peace, joy, and alignment with your higher self. 3. Increased sensitivity to light. During a spiritual awakening, one of the more noticeable changes you may experience is an increased sensitivity to light. This sensitivity often goes beyond simply preferring dimmer lighting. It can become almost physical. Bright lights, particularly artificial ones, can feel overwhelming or even painful, causing discomfort or a sense of being overstimulated. In these moments, you may find yourself gravitating towards softer, more natural light sources, like the gentle glow of candles, the warmth of sunlight, or the serenity of moonlight. This heightened sensitivity to light is closely linked to the energy shifts happening within your body. As you undergo spiritual growth, your energy field, your aura, begins to vibrate at higher frequencies. These changes make you more attuned to subtle energy around you, including the light in your environment. Your body's sensitivity increases as it adapts to these new vibrations, and artificial lighting, which can carry a disruptive, unnatural frequency, may no longer feel harmonious with your energy. Conversely, you may also find that being surrounded by nature or basking in the sunlight brings a sense of peace and rejuvenation. Natural light, which is in alignment with the Earth's own energy, can have a grounding and healing effect on your body and spirit. It's as if the energy of the natural world mirrors your own frequency, helping you feel more balanced and connected to the present moment. This shift in sensitivity to light is a reminder that you are becoming more in tune with the spiritual realm and the energies around you. By honoring your body's need for softer, natural light, you align more deeply with your true self and your soul's journey, embracing the changes that come with this awakening process. 4. Desire for solitude. During a spiritual awakening, it's common to feel a growing desire for solitude and time alone. As your consciousness expands and you become more attuned to your inner self, you may notice that social interactions, which once felt energizing or routine, now feel draining. The presence of others, even those you love, might begin to feel overwhelming, and you may seek more moments of quiet, peace, and stillness. This shift is not a sign of loneliness or isolation, but rather a natural and necessary part of your spiritual journey. In solitude, you create the space needed for deeper self-reflection and inner work. As you connect with your soul's true essence, you are given the opportunity to process the new energies, insights, and frequencies that are entering your life. These moments of solitude are not just about being physically alone, they are sacred times for spiritual integration, healing, and realignment. It's as if your soul is calling you to retreat into yourself to regain clarity and perspective as you navigate the shifts occurring within. The desire for solitude also serves as a way to disconnect from the noise and distractions of the outside world. In solitude, you can listen to your inner voice more clearly, allowing your intuition to guide you toward the path that feels most aligned with your higher self. You may find that this quiet time enables you to better understand the emotional and spiritual changes taking place in your life, giving you the insight you need to move forward with confidence and purpose. Though it may feel like a desire to disconnect from others, it's really an invitation to reconnect with your soul. Embracing this time of solitude allows you to integrate the spiritual growth you're experiencing and rediscover the peace and wisdom that reside within you. 5. Sudden unexplained fears or phobias. During a spiritual awakening, you may suddenly experience fears or phobias that seem to appear out of nowhere, or perhaps ones that you thought had long been resolved. These fears can feel overwhelming and intense, often resurfacing at unexpected times. While it may be unsettling, this experience is actually a sign of deep spiritual healing in progress. The fears and phobias that arise are typically linked to past trauma, emotional wounds, or unresolved issues that have been buried in your subconscious for a long time. As your consciousness expands during your spiritual awakening, your body and mind begin to process and release these stored emotions. The awakening process brings everything to the surface, whether you're consciously aware of it or not, so that these emotional blocks can be healed. Your soul is helping to cleanse and clear old fears, limiting beliefs, and emotional baggage that no longer serve your highest good. While this purging can feel uncomfortable, it's an essential part of the healing journey. These fears are not permanent, nor are they an indication that something is wrong with you. Rather, they are temporary experiences, a necessary part of releasing the old energy that is no longer aligned with your current state of being. It's important to approach these fears with compassion and understanding, knowing that they are part of the process of emotional and spiritual growth. By allowing yourself to feel these fears, without judgment or resistance, you create space for healing. As you release these old emotional patterns, you make room for new, lighter energies to enter your life. Over time, these fears will dissipate, leaving you feeling more free and aligned with your true self. Embrace this purging process as a necessary step toward your deeper spiritual awakening. 6. Feeling of being out of sync with the world. As you progress through a spiritual awakening, it's common to experience a feeling of being out of sync with the world around you. You may find yourself growing increasingly disconnected from society, friends, or even family, as if the people and situations you once felt comfortable with no longer resonate with your new perspective. This sense of alienation can be confusing and unsettling, but it is an essential part of the awakening process. During this time, you may notice a growing gap between your old self and your new spiritual awareness. The beliefs, behaviors, and identities that once felt natural may no longer align with your higher self. The way you see the world has shifted, and the things that once brought you comfort or fulfillment may now feel hollow or unimportant. This disconnection is not a sign that something is wrong. Rather, it signifies that you are shedding old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve your true essence. As your spiritual awareness deepens, the world around you may begin to appear differently. You might feel a sense of longing for a deeper, more meaningful existence, one that goes beyond the superficial aspects of everyday life. This longing is the soul's call for a greater connection with your true purpose, guiding you toward a more authentic way of living. The old ways no longer satisfy you because you are being called to awaken to something more profound and aligned with your highest self. While the feeling of being out of sync can be uncomfortable, it is ultimately a sign of growth. You are evolving, and in doing so, you are creating space for a life that is more authentic, purposeful, and aligned with your soul's deeper truths. Embrace this period of transformation, for it is leading you to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. 7. Physical manifestations of stress or anxiety. As you undergo a spiritual awakening, you may begin to notice physical manifestations of stress or anxiety, even if you are experiencing profound emotional or spiritual growth. These physical symptoms can include headaches, stomach aches, tight muscles, or even panic attacks. Although it may seem contradictory that a spiritual journey would result in physical discomfort, these symptoms are actually part of the body's process of adapting to the energetic shifts that accompany awakening. Spiritual awakening is a deeply transformative process that brings with it heightened awareness and changes to your energetic frequency. As your body adjusts to these higher frequencies, it can become overwhelmed by the shifts, manifesting as physical stress. The energetic changes may disrupt the natural flow of your energy, creating tension or discomfort within your physical body. This is your body's way of processing and releasing old blockages, traumas, and emotions that no longer align with your higher state of consciousness. During this time, it's important to approach these physical manifestations with patience and self-compassion. Rather than viewing them as signs of something going wrong, recognize them as part of the purging and recalibration process. The body is releasing old energy and adjusting to its new frequency. While the symptoms may feel uncomfortable, they are temporary, and the discomfort will eventually ease as your system settles into a new state of balance. Once these tensions have been processed and released, a profound sense of calm and peace will follow. You will begin to feel lighter, more grounded, and more in harmony with the changes taking place within you. The physical discomfort will gradually subside, signaling that the stress has been cleared and that your body is now more aligned with your spiritual journey. Trust in the process, and honor the healing your body is undergoing as it adjusts to your new spiritual frequency. 8. Synchronicities and signs from the universe. As you undergo a spiritual awakening, one of the most magical and affirming experiences can be the increased frequency of synchronicities and signs from the universe. These synchronicities might manifest as repeating numbers, meaningful words or phrases that seem to appear at the right moment, or seemingly random coincidences that guide you toward new insights or decisions. What once may have felt like mere chance now feels like a clear signal that you are on the right path. These signs are not random. They are the universe's way of confirming that you are aligning with your higher self and spiritual purpose. As your body attunes to higher frequencies, your awareness expands, allowing you to recognize these signs more clearly. Your mind and soul are becoming more sensitive to subtle energies and messages that you might have overlooked before. Repeating numbers, for instance, such as 1111 or 222, often appear during moments when you need reassurance or clarity. These numerical patterns serve as reminders that you are connected to something greater than yourself and that the universe is guiding you toward alignment and growth. These synchronicities also help you navigate life with more trust and confidence. As you begin to see these signs, you realize that the universe is speaking to you and offering support, sometimes in the form of simple, everyday occurrences. Your heightened sensitivity allows you to decipher these signs and use them as spiritual tools to make decisions and understand your journey with greater clarity. Trusting these messages from the universe fosters a deeper sense of peace, knowing that you are not walking this path alone. Every sign, every synchronicity is a gentle confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. 9. Sudden desires for change. During a spiritual awakening, it's not uncommon to feel a sudden and strong urge to change your life circumstances. Whether it's a desire to switch careers, end or begin relationships, or even relocate to a new place, these feelings are not merely fleeting thoughts. They are the deep calling of your soul. As your spiritual awareness expands, your inner self begins to guide you toward greater alignment with your higher purpose, and the urge for change is often a sign that it's time to step into a more authentic version of yourself. This desire for change can feel overwhelming, especially when it involves major life shifts. You may find yourself questioning long-held beliefs, attachments, or even your daily routine, as everything begins to feel out of sync with your evolving self. Though these changes may initially feel uncomfortable, they are essential for your growth. The discomfort is part of the transformation process, where your body, mind, and spirit are recalibrating to a higher frequency. These shifts might seem daunting, but they are part of the larger journey of integrating your spiritual awakening and becoming more aligned with your true essence. The changes that arise during this time are not arbitrary. They are a reflection of your new spiritual consciousness. Your soul is guiding you to make choices that better reflect who you are becoming, even if these decisions disrupt your current reality. Embracing this urge for change allows you to move toward a life that is more in harmony with your soul's purpose. While the transformation may feel challenging, trust that these shifts are necessary for your personal growth and spiritual evolution. The changes you make during this time will ultimately lead to a more fulfilling, authentic, and purpose-driven life. 10. Heightened compassion and empathy. During a spiritual awakening, one of the most beautiful transformations you may experience is a profound increase in compassion and empathy for others. As your awareness expands, you begin to sense the emotions of those around you with greater depth. It's as if you are able to feel their pain, joy, or sorrow more intensely, even without them saying a word. This heightened emotional sensitivity allows you to connect with others on a much deeper level, leading to an overwhelming sense of care and understanding that transcends the surface interactions you once had. This shift in empathy is a clear sign that your heart chakra is opening. The heart chakra, which governs love, compassion, and connection, becomes more active as you undergo spiritual growth. As it opens, you naturally begin to resonate with the collective consciousness, feeling more interconnected with all beings. You may find that the boundaries between yourself and others seem to dissolve, as you sense the shared human experience in a way you hadn't before. Physically, these shifts in empathy and compassion can be felt as sensations in your body, particularly around the heart area. You may experience a warmth or a sensation of fullness when connecting deeply with others, as if your heart is expanding to hold their emotions. These feelings may be both beautiful and intense, as you navigate the depth of connection and the energy exchange between you and others. While this heightened sensitivity can sometimes feel overwhelming, it is an important aspect of your spiritual awakening. It allows you to step into greater love, not just for others but for yourself as well. This transformation is a reminder that we are all part of the same collective, and the more we open our hearts, the more we align with the divine energy flowing through us all. And there you have it, 10 signs that your body is awakening along with your soul. These changes can be powerful, mysterious, and even a little overwhelming, but they're all part of your incredible journey toward greater alignment and self-discovery. Remember, you're not alone in this process, and every shift you experience is a sign that you're evolving. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Have you felt any of these signs in your own spiritual awakening? Drop a comment below and let me know which one resonates with you the most, or if you've noticed something else happening in your body that wasn't mentioned today. Let's connect and share our journeys together. If this video helped you or sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Keep growing, keep evolving, and as always, stay connected to your truth. See you in the next one.